You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like...
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another cleaning video. I love doing these videos for you guys. I love putting them together. These are one of my most popular videos. They're definitely the most satisfying ones to do. They are definitely also the most work to do, especially this one, because this one specifically I had both my toddlers home for, which was a very difficult task, but I did it and I'm so proud of myself for doing that and getting it done. So here you guys go. I hope you enjoy, and let's get right to it. So I'm starting off with just washing the dishes. I like to get the regular tidying up done first before I go into the very deep cleaning. So I did the dishes and then I went ahead and took out the garbage and gave the garbage can a very thorough wipe down, because that thing gets so gross so quickly.
There's something different about us. There's something different about us. We're pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up. Even if what we're doing is bad.
Oh, also I discovered very quickly that I am allergic to this cleaning spray. I was sneezing throughout this entire process, you guys, so I will definitely not be buying this one again. It was the Method Bamboo. I usually get the grapefruit, but they were out of it, so I just opted for this one. I did smell it when I was in the store, but I guess smelling it and spraying it consistently are two different things. So yeah, definitely will not be buying that again. And also I wanted to just say the reason why I am doing a voiceover this round. I do like to do ASMR cleans, but like I stated in the beginning of this, I had both of my toddlers home for this clean, so there was a lot of chaos going on in the background. So I just opted for a voiceover and music video this time. So I hope you guys enjoy.
There's something different about us. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about the way we are. I'm looking out from my window.
Next, I just went ahead and gave the table a quick wipe down, and also the chairs. My daughter is in the background helping me. She really wanted to also clean, so I gave her a wipe and she wiped down her little mini table, which I also went ahead and gave a deep clean afterwards. I also wiped down the chairs because I have two toddlers and things get really gross around here. So welcome to my channel where my house is disgusting and it needs to be cleaned all of the time, and sometimes I film it. So just giving these chairs a really good wipe down. I love the fact that both of my kids love to help cleaning. They watch me do it and they always want to help. Sometimes it's really cute, and sometimes I have moments where I'm just like, can I please just do it this time? But it's awesome that they love to help, and I really hope that continues, because one day they're not gonna want to, and I'm going to wish that they did. So I let it happen most of the time, and it's really cute.
Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can stay in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared.
Now it is time to get into the kitchen. I always start by taking everything off of the counters so that I can thoroughly wipe them down. Obviously, I wipe my counters every day, but I don't always take my appliances off and wipe underneath of them. Maybe that's gross. Sorry if you think that's disgusting. I'm just not going to do that every single day. So when I do a really thorough deep clean, I take everything off and get right on in there and just clean the crap out of it because it gets so gross. And I also clean like behind my sink, which gets really gross really quickly. If you guys have any tips for that, please let me know. I did try and buy one of those little things. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a silicone thing that goes around your sink. It did not fit around mine because I have a very small space there. So if you guys have any tips, please leave those down in the comments below because all the water just gets built up back there and it just gets gross and slimy and I do not like it. So I'm just going ahead and giving the sink a quick wipe down. I have learned the hard way to leave cleaning the sink out to last, because the next step that I will be doing is cleaning out the stove, and I take all the elements out, and I do not have element inserts this time around, so I needed to soak those. And in order to do that, obviously I needed to use my sink, so I left the sink unclean and took all my elements out, threw them in the sink with soapy hot water and let them soak while I actually cleaned the stove out. It was really gross this time, you guys. I have had my kids for almost 2 months straight by myself and things are getting disgusting, which is why I decided to just do this. Okay, let me just say I have cleaned my house. I just haven't done a thorough, deep clean. Things like this, things like cleaning the stove really well. I do clean my house, I promise. I sweep, I mop, I vacuum, I do all those kinds of things. I clean the bathrooms. But the stove and the cupboards and all that stuff has not been done in quite some time, so it was quite disgusting this time. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for cleaning the rings around my stove where the elements were, please let me know, because I had a time getting this off and it didn't all come off. Some of them wiped very easily and other spots were so difficult. I tried to take a scrubby to them and that didn't work. So if you have any kind of products that might get that scum off, I would love to know, because this is just bothering me so much and it just will not come off.
Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why. You make me wanna do better. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like I'm better off without.
Okay, so I am coming up on a year of living here and I've never moved the fridge before because I thought it was going to be too heavy and that I wasn't going to be able to move it. I was wrong. It was very easy to move and it was really gross behind there. So I'm really glad I did that. And there was a whole bunch of dinosaur magnets that are not ours, which means these were left here from the people who lived here last, which means they probably also did not clean behind the fridge. So it's not just me, but that was so disgusting. There's so much dirt and nastiness under there because the fridge is obviously right beside the counter and it has a tiny little space between the two. So when I'm cooking, which I have my cutting board there, a lot of food gets dropped there. So now that I know the fridge is easy to move, I will definitely be doing this a lot more often because pulling the fridge out grossed me out so much. I can't believe how much food and dirt and just stuff was stuck behind there. So I'm really glad I did that. It feels like the house just feels so much cleaner knowing that things are cleaned underneath and behind and in. So I went ahead and swept that and mopped that. Also, what I just said made no sense to anybody. That is because it is 10 o'clock at night. My kids are asleep. I am waiting to go to bed. I am just finishing this first, so I apologize if my words make no sense to you right now because honestly, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys watch me clean.
Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination.
Now that I finally have all those elements washed out and put away, it is time to clean out the sink. And I like to start out by rinsing out anything that can easily be rinsed off down the drain. I am not making sense right now. I'm so sorry, you guys. And then I go ahead and take an SOS pad. I also obviously already cleaned the top part of the sink, so I just left everything sitting up there because I didn't need to clean that portion of it. But I just take an SOS pad and scrub everything off of the sink, including the little marks that get left on there. And then I go ahead and rinse that out, and I like to dry it out with a paper towel just to make it all nice and shiny. I love having a nice clean sink. It is so satisfying. I use the right side of my sink for my drying rack. I don't like having dishes sitting out on the counter. It just takes up so much counter space, so I normally just have a little dish rack sitting in the sink and it doesn't get cleaned often. So this side was kind of gross from water buildup. Whereas the other side gets cleaned out a little bit more often because obviously I'm doing dishes in that side, so I go ahead and take the sponge and clean that out pretty often, but this side gets pretty disgusting. Moving on to the bathrooms, I do have two bathrooms. One is a half bath, one is a full bath. The half bath is downstairs, and I like to start with the downstairs bathroom first because it is smaller. Get that out of the way and then move on to my larger bathroom, which has the bathtub in it. So, like I said, I did film the bathtub cleaning a different day than the rest of this because it just really needed to be done that day, and so I just decided to prop the camera up and film that and throw it into this video because I could not wait any longer because my kids needed a bath that day. So I just cleaned it out really well, and the rest of this got done on a completely different day. But you guys wouldn't have even known that if I didn't just say that just now, except for the fact that when I'm cleaning the upstairs bathroom, my kids were actually in the bath beside me, so if you see any movement going on with the toys, that is because there's children in the bath right beside me while I'm cleaning. But just getting the downstairs bathroom out of the way, it's very, very small. It's just sink, toilet situation, but it gets pretty gross because we're downstairs most of the day, so this bathroom gets used a lot. I also have a little potty down here for the kids, so that gets used a lot, and I go ahead and give that a wipe down and just make sure everything is nice and clean for the week.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching.
Now it is time to clean the upstairs bathroom, so I go ahead and take everything off of the counters. This one is obviously harder to clean because I have more stuff in this one. This is where we brush our teeth. This is where I get ready in the morning. It gets really gross, and so this one was a lot harder to clean. I just go ahead and wash out the soap dishes. This one was pretty much empty, so I gave it a good rinse and then I refilled it afterwards. Obviously clean the mirrors, wipe the counters down, clean out the sink really well, and then I went ahead and cleaned the bathtub slash shower, but like I said, that was a completely different day, so I just threw it in where it made sense in this video. I was pretty much dying by this point because of this spray. I was very excited to get this part of the cleaning over with because it was not a fun time, and I very much regret buying this cleaning spray. Okay, so every time my kid uses this potty, I always dump it out and give it a good rinse. But I don't always deep clean it, and I waited way too long to deep clean it and it got so disgusting. I hate myself for that. I left their old potty for way too long and it got so gross to the point where I could not get it off with literally anything. I tried Comet, I tried spray, I tried soaking it in soapy hot water overnight. It did not do it, so I just got rid of that potty because I was not dealing with it anymore. So I'm trying to not let this potty get to that point anymore. Obviously there is times where I forget to dump it right away, or I don't even know he peed, so I don't dump it right away, and that just causes buildup. When I do notice it, obviously though, I do dump it out and rinse it out, but sometimes it doesn't happen, so it gets really disgusting. So I went ahead and scrubbed the crap out of that, quite literally. No, I'm just kidding. He actually does not poop on this potty. He just uses it to go pee. And then I went ahead and wiped down the cupboard, took the bath mats, threw them downstairs because that is my spot for laundry before I'm ready to actually take it to the laundry room, change out the towels, wash the floor mats, and then it was time to get into the shower. This was so gross. There was like a distinctive line on the bathtub of just disgusting buildup. So I was very excited to go ahead and clean this because it really needed it. And much like the potty, when the kids are about to have a bath, I do a quick rinse down, but obviously had not been deep cleaned in far too long. Quite disgusting. Very, very disgusting. Actually, mad at myself. The reason why there's that line there is because sometimes when they have a bath, I tend to forget to unplug it and I leave it overnight, and that's all I'm gonna say. Once I am done cleaning out the bathtub, I just go ahead and give the floor a quick sweep and mop. I just take my little tiny Swiffer to the bathroom floors, and then once I do a big mop of the downstairs floor, like the living room and the kitchen and the dining room area, I go ahead and take my actual big mop and give it a good scrub. But just for little tiny spaces, I just tend to use my little Swiffer. So that's what I used for the bathroom, and I absolutely cannot stand the sound that it makes on this bathroom floor specifically. I don't know what this material is, but it's disgusting. It feels like sandpaper, and I wish I was able to change it and throw some tile over it, but I don't own this place, so I just have to deal with it. And that is why I like the bath mats there, purely because it just feels so icky without them.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless. want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get.
Okay, so as I'm editing this, I'm realizing that I clearly made the kids' beds after vacuuming. I was so all over the place with filming this that I guess I just messed up the clips here. Anyways, I went ahead and made the kids' beds, changed their sheets, obviously after I vacuumed, but now we're moving on to the vacuuming portion, giving the upstairs a quick vacuum. I am weird though, and because my vacuum is so big and bulky, I have the rainbow vacuum and I love it. It does a great job. It does so many cool different things, but for quick vacuums and bringing it up and down the stairs, it sucks, and I hate that part of it. I wish I had just like a little quick vacuum that I could do the stairs with, but I don't. So because of that reason, I tend to just take my broom and sweep the stairs, because lugging this thing down the stairs is awful. I do vacuum them once in a while, but honestly, it's just not worth the back pain, okay? If you get it, you get it. So I would really love any recommendations for a little handheld vacuum, not only for my stairs, but also for bringing in the car for when we're just out and about, just to quickly do little tiny vacuum ups, so the car doesn't get so disgusting. But I just go ahead and vacuum all of our rooms upstairs, and then I go and sweep the stairs, bring all the dirt down there, and then I go ahead and vacuum and mop the whole downstairs, which just feels so good when I do that. It feels so clean, it smells so clean, and I love it.
You drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
I just go ahead and give my rug a quick vacuum and then roll it up and vacuum the floor. I also went ahead and moved my new couch that I just got and vacuumed under there because it has a very large opening underneath of it, whereas the black couch does not, so it doesn't get as much stuff under it. But this couch, very easily stuff slides under there, dirt gets under there, so I just went ahead and moved that. Luckily this couch is really easy to move and does not scratch the floors. The black couch unfortunately is a lot heavier and harder to move and does scratch the floors, so I just moved this one, and there was a lot of stuff behind there and a lot of dirt, a sock included. We love that. So I just went ahead and cleaned that up, and then I decided to vacuum the black couch because it gets really gross. This is the couch that I once in a while allow my children to eat on. The orange couch is off limits for that, so once in a while if we're having a movie night and they want a snack, I let them eat on that couch only. This couch was given to us when we moved in. It's a used couch, it's already gross, and it was so disgusting. There was like, I don't even know, old yogurt stains on the cushions, and it's so gross. So that's why I allow them to eat on this one, because It's already disgusting, so it really doesn't matter. I need to take like a little green machine to it and really clean it because just the vacuum alone was not enough. It was so gross, you guys. I'm always embarrassed to show this stuff, but also it's good to show it because I want to share it with moms so that they don't feel so alone in this, because our stuff gets gross. It is what it is. We have little children and our stuff is going to be gross because that's how it goes. And one day they're going to be all grown up and we're going to be sad that we don't have these messes to clean, and that is what I keep telling myself. Once I give the floor a good thorough mop, I go ahead and put the rug back and fold up the blanket, make the couch all neat and tidy. And then I decided it was a good idea to take down my Easter decorations that were on my door. And boy, was that a mistake to put those on there in the first place, because the adhesive that they used to stick these on was awful and so sticky. It is still stuck to my door as we speak. I tried rubbing alcohol. Nothing is getting it off, so I'm just gonna work at it every day and hope that eventually it comes off of the door, because they were really stuck on there. And then I just went and cleaned the back of the door on the inside because it was quite mucky and gross from little fingerprints and all that fun stuff. And I went ahead and wiped down the baseboards as well. I only filmed a portion of me cleaning the baseboards because I felt like it was boring watching me clean all of the baseboards. So I just filmed a little portion of that. Lastly, I just went ahead and threw in a load of laundry. As you guys seen, when I was replacing the bathroom towel, I had a nice large stack of laundry. So I just went ahead and got a jump start on that and threw in one load to get started. Anyways, we are coming to an end here, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this cleaning video. Make sure to give it some love, show it a big thumbs up, comment your favorite part of it below, give me any cleaning tips. I love them, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.